Turned out to be a beautiful day. It started gloomy, but about 50 degrees. When we go with the first pitch here, it's a home and home series, and anytime these two teams get together, well, it's an added bonus for us. As number 3, Cherry Creek, takes on number 5, Grandview, and Grandview's already got a win against these Bruins. They beat them on Tuesday. This is the back end of a home and home series. Let's talk a little bit about these Wolves. First of all, they're being led by one of their most consistent hitters who's hitting .500. That's Ben Marshall. He's got a little pop in the bat as well. A couple of doubles. He's got a home run this season and really has been the most consistent here through the first part of the season. Talking with a couple of the assistant coaches, the rest of the bats are starting to come around to catch up to Marshall. On the other side of things, the Bruins trying to bounce back here, and Blake Goldsberry is the guy that's going to try to get it done for him. He was a tough luck loser on Tuesday, of course, but boy, he's been hitting the ball. As a matter of fact, he's got a nice little hitting streak going. Takes you all the way back to the Baseball Championship Series last year. He has hit in all 7 games up to this point for the Bruins. Ought to be a great matchup here as number 3, Cherry Creek, and number 5, Grandview get together in a Centennial League matchup. And on the hill for the Bruins, the freshman Tanner Otremba. And with 2 on, 2 out, the Wolves' Ben Marshall drives this one down the right field line. It clears the bases as Marshall would slide into third, and it's a 2-0 lead for Grandview. Bottom of the frame, bases loaded, 2-1 Wolves. And Creek's Nate Sweeney comes through up the middle, driving in 2 for the Bruins. It's a 3-2 lead. Bottom of the second now, 4-2 Creek. Otremba hits a bullet here, but Grandview's Tyler Odorizio would make a spectacular catch. That ends the inning. Top of the third now, runner on first for Grandview's Ben Marshall. He's going to hit a towering shot here. This one is headed over the center fielder's head. Tyler Smith would round third. He'd hesitate for a moment and then come in to score. The Wolves pull within 1. Now, there was a question as to whether Smith actually touched third. The umpires, though, get together. They confirm that it's a safe call. The decision would get a Creek coach ejected. Things getting a little interesting here at Cherry Creek. Top of the fourth, no out. Morgan Smith at the dish. He hits a long shot off the bottom of the wall as Smith would motor into second. After walking the next batter, Carter Boswell, and Smith would advance to third. Otremba would get the next batter. Keeper GOW, though, he flies out to shallow center. That strands the runner at third. Otremba would then get the pitch he needed. He gets Tyler Odorizio to ground into this 1-6-3 double play, and it ends the Wolves' threat. Let's head to the bottom of the inning now. Runner at third for Creek's Aeneas Robertson. He hits it up the middle, scoring Evan Montreal, and Creek gets the insurance run. They're a 5-3 now. Top of the fifth, Creek with a 3-run lead. More from Otremba. This time he bats down the shot that comes from Eric Mingus, and he gets the out. That would do it. Creek gets the home win over Grandview, 7-4. Were you just a little bit nervous coming into this one?
Yeah, I was a little nervous. Just was thinking about it a lot last night and today. Yeah, I just felt good today. I came up and warmed up, and I just felt good with how my arm felt. A lot of preparation. Definitely the coaches helping me with the arm slots and stuff. So
he's a really special player. We're a big high school. I probably had 4 freshmen that have ever started here, and I've been here this is my 43rd year. But every player here knows he's good enough to play with the bat and on the mound. And my guess is that people are very surprised that we were starting a freshman pitcher in a game as big as this is. But he's a bulldog. He's a competitor, and he's not intimidated by anybody. He's big. He's a strong freshman. He doesn't look like a freshman, doesn't act like a freshman, but you know he is. He just turned 15 a few weeks back, and we're very proud of him. He's a good player.
Still work to be done as the season continues on. That's the first loss for Grandview this season, and it's a nice bounce-back win for the Cherry Creek Bruins. Matter of fact, head coach Mark Johnson told me that he likes the home-and-home series within the same week. You can't just throw the aces out there. And this time, the Bruins relied on a freshman, Tanner Trimble, threw very, very well. 7 runs on 7 hits as they end up beating Grandview 7-3 the final. That's your game of the week. I'm Corey Lopez for CET Sports.